Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a wise old man named Samuel. Samuel was known for his deep understanding of life and his unwavering faith in the truth of God. People from far and wide would come to seek his guidance and listen to his teachings. One day, a young villager named Ethan approached Samuel, troubled by the impermanence he saw in the world. "Wise Samuel," Ethan began, "I see everything around me changing and shifting. How can I find something permanent in this ever-changing world?" Samuel smiled warmly and invited Ethan to sit beside him. "My dear Ethan," he said, "you have asked a question that has troubled many souls throughout history. But fear not, for I believe that the truth of God is indeed permanent, even in the face of impermanence." Ethan leaned in, eager to hear Samuel's wisdom. Samuel continued, "You see, my young friend, the world is indeed filled with change. Seasons come and go, people enter and exit our lives, and circumstances fluctuate. But amidst all this transience, the truth of God remains steadfast." He paused for a moment, allowing his words to sink in. The truth of God is like the anchor that holds a ship steady amidst a stormy sea. It is unchanging, unwavering, and constant. It is the eternal flame that burns bright, even when everything else seems to fade away. Ethan pondered Samuel's words, his eyes filled with curiosity. "But how can I experience this permanent truth of God for myself?" he asked. Samuel smiled and placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder. "To experience the permanent truth of God, my young friend, you must embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Seek knowledge, meditate on the scriptures, and open your heart to the divine presence within you." Ethan nodded, his determination growing. He decided to dedicate himself to this quest for truth and set off on a pilgrimage to a nearby monastery known for its wise and enlightened monks. For years, Ethan lived among the monks, studying scriptures, engaging in deep contemplation, and practicing mindfulness. He learned to quiet his mind and listen to the whispers of his soul. Through this process, he began to experience glimpses of the permanent truth of God. One day, as Ethan sat in meditation, a profound realization washed over him. He understood that the truth of God is not limited to external circumstances or even religious rituals. It is a universal force that resides within every living being. With newfound clarity, Ethan returned to his village, eager to share his insights with Samuel. He found the wise old man sitting beneath a majestic oak tree, as if waiting for him. "Samuel," Ethan exclaimed, "I have discovered that the permanent truth of God is not confined to any one place or time. It resides within each of us, waiting to be recognized and embraced." Samuel's eyes sparkled with pride as he listened to Ethan's revelation. "My dear Ethan, you have indeed learned a profound truth. The permanent truth of God is not something to be sought outside ourselves but something to be awakened within." From that day forward, Ethan and Samuel became partners in spreading this message of inner truth and divine connection. They traveled together, sharing their wisdom and guiding others on their own journeys of self-discovery. Through their teachings, the villagers learned that the impermanence of the world should not discourage them. Instead, they were encouraged to look within and connect with the eternal, unchanging truth of God that resided in their hearts. And so, the village became a beacon of light and understanding, where people embraced the impermanence of the world, knowing that the permanent truth of God would always guide them on their path. Jenny Amen Crew.